All right, guys, we are on Bus Confessions today, and we have Jason Love here with us.
What's up? What's up?
How are you?
I'm phenomenal. I'm always good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're so excited to have you on the fan bus today. I feel like this is definitely long overdue. Um, how do you feel about being on the bus right now?
It's a vibe. I was like, I've been watching your stuff for a minute, so
Yeah.
I always thought it was rather entertaining. So it's kind of dope to be here.
Cool. Yeah. Well, we're super excited. So I'm loving the fit today. You said you just left the gym.
Yeah, 2 hour workout,
Wow.
brutalized.
Is that something that you do often? You go to the gym every day?
Yeah, every weekday I take off on the weekend.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Do they know you when you walk in the gym? Like you're like.
always. But luckily, I go to a more privatized gym,
Mhm.
the health joint, so it's like I don't have to really worry about it. It's almost like all friends because I've been going so long.
For sure. Okay. Well, how long have you been in the industry?
Uh, if you don't count my break, it was 5 years.
Okay.
But collectively it would be like 8.5.
Mhm. So you have like a lot of knowledge when it comes to the industry.
Oh yeah, maximum knowledge.
Maximum. You're an OG.
Yeah, some would say.
Do you think that there's other male creators, male porn stars that look up to you?
I would like to think so. I
Mhm.
did kind of set a little low key set a standard in the beginning because my look wasn't the look that the adult industry was used to. So got a lot of scrutiny in the beginning, but I ignored it and then it became a thing.
Mhm. What became a thing? Like.
Like the tattoos and
Okay.
kind of like a rock star status,
Mhm.
but in the adult world, kind of like fusing them together.
For sure. Yeah, and I would say like a lot of creators now want that vibe, want that look.
Yeah, because they get to be themselves.
Mhm.
You're acting, but you really not acting so much. You're being yourself, so it's pretty dope.
For sure. And you do a lot of TikToks.
Yeah,
You like making TikToks?
yeah, it's just fun. It's a good
Uh-huh.
pastime, and it's an easy income,
Uh-huh.
and you get to interact with your fans, and you get to kind of like see the real you besides the on-screen persona.
Mhm. I saw the golf one that you had posted yesterday.
Yeah.
You golf often?
Well, I just started golfing a lot, so
Okay.
but it's probably only been like my 6, 7 time. But I'm about to
Mhm.
play everywhere in the world now. I'm addicted.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you
so
think that you can be as good of a golfer as you are a porn star?
I don't know. I laid a dig down, so it's kind of hard. But I mean, like, yeah, I think I could because based off the little while I've been playing, I'm getting really good. So
And you're
yeah,
good at getting it in the hole, so.
bam, it's my specialty. So
Ooh.
look,
Exactly. All right, so you have been in the headlines lately, haven't you?
yes, I have.
You are everywhere that I look on the internet.
It's burning my phone battery. I had to mute the notifications.
Really? How do you feel about being viral? Is this your first time being like super viral?
Well, I got viral from a BuzzFeed interview once,
Mm-hmm.
and a few outrageous TikToks I've done. So I'm kind of
Okay.
used to it. But this one is crazy. Like,
So your video yesterday released with Lenatheplug,
hmm
and that is why you are so viral right now.
yes.
And so obviously, did you know that this was gonna break the internet?
I kind of knew because when they propositioned me for this situation, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, from a marketing standpoint and a business standpoint, I'm like, this is a good look. And I knew since Adam was involved, I had to go really hard because when they watch this, they're going to critique it to the utmost. So yeah, I went in. I went in.
Why do you think out of all the BBCs in the industry, you were selected to be the first person to fuck Lenatheplug besides Adam?
Uh, I don't know. I guess my name was always hot in the porn world, so I always perform good scenes. So I give it my all every time, and they know I'm like a good person, so it ain't gonna be no creepy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she know I was gonna put it down, so obviously I would be on her list.
Mm-hmm. Did you do anything extra special? Like, did you practice any new moves before this video? Or, like, how did you prepare for this video?
Well, kind of like how Michael Jordan is in basketball. When you go to the game, you don't really practice new moves. If you're good at something, you just do the best moves. And I hit her with all the best moves, all of them. I was catching cramps in places I didn't even know I could catch a cramp.
Oh. What would you say that your top 3 best moves are?
I would say probably like the aerial cowgirl, where you lift the girl up, standing up, turn them
Mm-hmm.
different ways in the air, where you can hit all the different linings of the walls. That way she guaranteed to come. That and probably like the Superman plank, where the girl lays on her stomach and you plank over. She can't go anywhere, so she have to take all the dick, and you can like finesse it perfectly.
All right, so you think that those are your best
Oh yeah, it's pretty,
two best moves?
Pretty go-to moves right there.
Wow, I don't think we've ever seen those on the bus.
Really?
I don't think so.
It would be hard on the bus to do the aerial one, but you could do the plank, the Superman plank, definitely.
Right there on that chair?
Yeah. Or if you get on your knees, you can do the aerial move. It just would be kneeling versus standing.
Ah, got it. Oh, that sounds freaky.
It is.
So when you were picked by Adam and Lena to do this video, how did that make you feel?
I guess one would say honored that they think so highly of me that they would want me to be the first male she shoot with after so long. So I guess it was pretty dope. And I had met them prior in January at the AVN Awards.
Right, I saw the TikTok that you guys
did.
did.
So they were cool. So I was like, you know, she was hot. I was like, why not? So it'd be a good look.
Did you think that you and Lena had like a certain chemistry when you guys met?
When we first met, she was mad nervous. She was like shy and like shaking and stuff, and was just giggly and you know. And she kept like, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm cheating on my husband." I'm like, "You're not cheating on your husband." I'm like, he told you can do it. You have permission. Like, just calm down. Let's get to work. She
said this during the video?
Not during the video. When we was getting ready to do the video.
Oh, so she was nervous.
Oh my, nervous is an understatement. And then when she seen me come out of the bathroom naked, she was like, "Ain't no way." I was like, way deep.
Oh, way deep. Are women usually nervous like she was before they fuck you?
Before they meet me, somewhat, yes. But then once they meet me and they kind of see that I'm cool and I'm real chilled, then they kind of calm down. But you can still see a little nervousness after about 3 minutes in. Oh, it's a whole nother person.
Okay, so you like open them up.
Yeah, that's why they used to give me the like all the new girls. They would make me shoot with them first because they knew I would, you know, coach them and I wouldn't like destroy them initially, you know, until they kind of warm up and stuff. That's why they, you know, throw all the new girls to me.
For sure. How do you feel about like fucking the new girls?
It's kind of fun. It's like almost like taking the adult film of virginity. You know, it's like, you know, and then you get to coach them and then watch them develop. It's pretty dope. It's like being a coach.
So when Lena was nervous, did you do anything particular to make her feel better, more comfortable for the video?
Yes, I verbalized that you shouldn't be nervous or whatever. I'm going to take my time. It's going to be nice and smooth. You got permission from your husband. You don't need to be nervous about that. Yes, I have a big penis, but calm down. I'm not going to wreck you shit in the beginning. And then, you know, give a little hug. I'm like, just calm down. Let's get it together. Start making jokes. She start laughing. You know, once you make young ladies laugh, as you know, they calm themselves and their defense go down, and then it's time to have fun.
Exactly. Do you think that you were nervous at all to get any critique from Adam after the video?
I don't get nervous.
Oh.
Like, literally, I don't. Nerves are for weak-minded people.
Wow. Okay. I can respect that perspective for sure. I get nervous. I was nervous today.
Really?
Of course.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Never be nervous. If you know you can do something good, don't be nervous. Just do your best, and that's all you can do.
There you go. So they say once you go black, you never go back. Do you agree with that statement?
I wouldn't say never go back, but you're always going to think about going back for sure. Because obviously you can go with a black guy who's like a trash fish, but good dick. Like, obviously you're not going to go back, but you're going to think about it a lot. So obviously thoughts will be lurking all the time. Guaranteed. At least for 3 months for sure.
Oh, why 3 months?
After about 90 days, you can kind of like subdue those thoughts a little bit and it won't come back and linger as much.
Okay. So you know after you fuck a woman, you're for sure going to be on her mind for 3 months?
Guaranteed. Like, without doubt. Because I'm going to put that work in.
Do you think that Lena will want a round two?
Yes. If I didn't know, I think I seen something where she and her husband were talking. And it was like doing a threesome with me. So obviously that's the thought of another round.
That was going to be actually my next question. Would you ever fuck Lena with Adam at the same time?
Yeah. That's my job, to make money, right? And if I don't make money, I'm going to take a job that's going to pay me well.
Do you think that you fucked her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes. But I'm pretty sure he probably felt different with Adam for her because love is involved emotions. But as for the physical aspect of getting fucked, obviously.
So let's say that you and Adam were to have a threesome with Lena.
Mm-hmm.
You still think that you would fuck her better with her husband trying to fuck her as well?
100%. It would be like I don't know, it would be like a bout. And obviously, I'm the stronger fighter, so I'm gonna win.
So it's like a choose your fighter thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would be looking forward to that video for sure.
Yeah, it would be pretty dope.
That's gonna break the internet again. So I actually saw the video released yesterday. I saw it. First of all, wow. Second of all, whose idea was it to end in a cream pie?
Okay, so I guess her pussy hadn't been stretched out in a while. So being I was doing all the stretching, it's like my dick was starting to get numb. And I was like, yo, we have to keep going. It was going so long that it was nothing I could do. It was like the numbness I didn't notice. And I'm like, yo, it's about, and then hey, it happened.
So the cream pie was not planned.
Nope.
But then she got freaky with it. She started eating it, doing the nasty.
She got into the moment. You know how it is once you get into the moment. It's like, it's all no hose bar. Let's go.
From like Adam's perspective, how do you think he felt seeing her eat the cream pie and get cream pied by you?
I guess it was probably like, okay, brush your teeth. We can't kiss until tomorrow because it's in my brain right now.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen any of the memes on Twitter? Have you been like looking at any of this stuff?
Of course. Everybody was sending them to me, so I had to see them.
So some of them are really funny. I'm just going to show you a couple and get your reaction, if that's okay.
Let's go.
Here, let me turn the brightness up. Go here. Okay, so you can just scroll down. There's 4 of them. But
that's 4 of them, you said?
Yes. So if you can just read them as well.
Wait, Adam 22 going back in after this. Bruh, that's exactly how it would be. Jeez. Okay, it was the next one. Okay, Adam 22 filming that scene like, really, with the Jordan meme crying? Plausible? Oh, no. Adam 22 watching this happen. Yo, she's rolling her eyes. Like, that's possessed. That's, how good dick is right this moment right here? For the eyes to roll behind the head, you're putting it down. Kudos to my work ethic. Adam 22 after watching Lena's video. No, not jumping out the car. I've never seen this one.
You haven't seen that one yet?
There's some good ones.
So, when you see yourself as a meme online, like, how do you feel about that?
I was so used to it from the Riley Reid gangbang.
Mm-hmm.
They had so many memes from that one. It's like I'm kind of like, I guess I'm skin hardened to it. Like, I'll just laugh at them. I'll laugh with the people. I'm silly, so I don't care.
Yeah, some of them are actually pretty funny, and the internet goes really crazy.
Like, the internet is undefeated. I don't understand how some people even think of these things. Like, they be pulling shit from 1980 and fusing them together. Like, ain't no way.
Do you think that this is going to be your most watched video that you've ever created?
Based off the hype, I would like to think so. Oh, definitely. And it's one of my best scenes, too, surprisingly. And it's not mainstream, although we produced it mainstream-wise. It might be one of my best scenes. Like, if that was in the awards category, it probably would win one.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that it could be nominated for one?
Well, I don't know because we did it ourselves. I'm not certain how you'll be able to like implement it into the award scheme, but I don't know. Could be.
So you know who Andrew Tate is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Andrew Tate also spoke about the video. I think everyone's kind of speaking about it on their platform because it is such a big deal for many people. So Andrew Tate also spoke about the video in an interview. Have you seen that interview?
I think I did see it briefly about the Matrix trying to take away from the man's authority and put the woman in a higher pedestal. Yeah, I did see it.
How do you feel about him saying that?
Well, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Whether you like it or not is their opinion. You choose to do with that information as you please. I don't think that the world is trying to put the woman on a higher pedestal. I guess they're just trying to make it more of an equal basis. If one can do it, the other one can. Um, I guess me personally, like I said before, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's just me. I
Mhm.
guess my ego is a little bit too defensive to allow that to happen.
Right.
But to each his own. I guess you don't knock it till you try it, but I wouldn't try it.
That was actually going to be one of my questions. If you were in a relationship with somebody, would you be able to allow a porn star to fuck your woman?
No. My girl can have all the girls she want. No penis but mine. It's like one of the best in the world. Why you need another one?
Mhm.
So
Okay.
with that being said, no.
No. Yeah. And there's no changing your mind about it.
No. No money, no nothing. I have way too much. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Adam is really seeming like he's really cool with it. He doesn't really show like too much emotions when he's speaking about it. He's just very set in his opinion. Do you think that that is how he truly feels, or do you think that that's just kind of a front for his platform?
I believe it's like 50-50. I'm
Mhm.
a part of him, obviously, is like, damn. But then another part of him, but in actuality, he may just like it. He may find it hot.
Mhm.
You never know. He might watch it and be like, oh, look where the lotion at. You never know. I don't know him enough to be able to say. I can just give my opinion. But I think like 50-50. I think part of him really don't give a shit. And then the other part is like, damn, all my peers is eating me up with these jokes. But at the same time, it's blowing them up more. So, hey, I guess it's a win-lose, but win situation.
Mhm. I saw on an interview that Lena and Adam had done. She said that every time they brought up this video, he got a boner and like he wanted to go fuck after.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's an ego trip. Like, knowing that you want to get real by, this big black dude, it's like it turns him on because he's like, hey, let me show you how good I can fuck. But at the same time, let me watch you fuck that big dick too so I can use the lotion later.
Do you think that he tried any of the tricks that you did on Lena, any of the positions in their daily sex life?
Couple of them is kind of difficult, but I would like to think he watched that and was like, all right, let me. I seen her rolling eyes in this position. Let me go ahead and try the Superman plank. I don't know if he'd be able to hold it long enough, but hey, kudos if you do. I think she'll like it. You get to touch the bottom, even if you can't touch the bottom, you can still kind of give some good force thrust behind it.
Mm-hmm. When did you even learn that Superman plank position?
So I used to be a exotic dancer, stripper. That's why I was so comfortable when I got to the point of being naked and shit. 'Cause I used to be a stripper. So I used to do that move like on the women at the parties. I used to get like tons of money from doing it. And then I was like, one day I was like, let me see if I can actually do this in the pussy. And then I started implementing it in my regular life, and then I was like, oh, this is pretty dope. And then when I got to the point, I just mastered the angles for the camera and shit.
Do you think that was the first time Lena ever received the Superman plank?
That way maybe, but I'm pretty sure she's gotten something similar. But I never really like. I used to watch porn before I ever did porn, and I never seen it. I never seen. I've seen some similar variations, but not the exact same.
So this isn't your first time fucking someone's wife, is it?
Oh no, definitely not.
I saw that you posted a TikTok about how a man paid you $10K. You said your rate was 4, but he paid you 10 to fuck his wife while he recorded it.
Yes, when he was like yelling out positions and shit.
Oh, he was? Tell me about it.
Oh, so he was like, oh, that's fucking hot. That's hot. Okay, now ride that black dick for me. And I'm like looking at you like, all right, so I guess he wants some cowgirl. And then you're like, oh, perfect. Now suck it. And he was like in the back, like he was like directing it. He was like literally directing it. Then yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was just like work, so it didn't matter.
Is that something that men reach out to you to do often?
If you would see my DM, ridiculous amount. I mean, I don't do it anymore, but except for the Adam, obviously that was different. But yeah, it's flooded, and even more so now. It's crazy. Like I get like 100 a day probably.
If you had to say how many wives that you fucked, what would the number be?
25.
And were their husbands present for all of it?
I done had some weird ones. I done had the wife, the daughter, the wife's sister, all at once, while the husband sitting in the corner in the chair.
His daughter too?
Yes. She was like 24.
Wow. And that was your first time experiencing something like that?
The three of them, yeah. Like the mother, daughter, that was kind of weird. Like hella weird. And I didn't even know it was the daughter until like towards the end. I just thought it was like I thought he just wanted to see me like rail like three chicks, like his wife and two other women. Then come to find out it was the wife, the sister, the daughter. I was like, ain't no way. It almost felt incessive a little bit.
Mm-hmm, because the dad watching.
Granted, I didn't find out till the end, but still, it was kind of still weird.
No, that's super weird for sure. So, Andrew Schultz from the Flagrance podcast. Have you heard of him before?
Yes. Comedian.
He recently got married about a year ago. Would you ever fuck his wife?
He don't seem like the type that would let nobody fuck his wife, cause he's so blunt. Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, but if he came to him and was like, "Yo, hey, I'll give you $10K, smash my wife," maybe I'll think about it because it would create a lot of buzz as well. But Andrew don't strike me as a guy that would allow that to happen. He seems a little too alpha for that, based off his comedic delivery.
So you wouldn't think that Adam kind of gives off the same vibe, though?
No, Adam gives more of a free spirit, run me the bag type of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And since Adam, has fucked other women, some might say that he could be more open to let his wife, which he obviously did.
Yeah, because he had to smash hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he was like, all right, I'll throw one alley hoop, and I happened to catch it and dunk it in the pussy.
Logan Paul, he recently got engaged. Would you ever fuck his fiance?
Would that probably would create a big buzz too. Hey, I'm a professional.
Mm-hmm.
You line it up, I knock it down. Granted that was good for my career, then yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are there any specific wives out there that you would love to fuck? Any podcasters' wives?
I've never given that any thought.
Really?
I don't really look at dude wives like in all honesty, like that was brought to me, so it's not like I just be out here like, oh, that's a hot wife. No, I don't give a shit. I get enough pussy to be worried about somebody's wife, but if you're giving me the money or whatever, obviously, it's different.
For sure. I didn't know if you had your
like a fetish for wives.
Not necessarily. I mean, possibly, but I think I didn't know if you had any women out there that you were like, I'm gonna fuck her. That was.
Normally get everybody I think about getting.
Oh.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
No, I don't know of any.
Okay.
I know you want some juice, but
No. I was just really wondering. Yeah, truly. Because, since this is such a big deal, I didn't know if there was any other,
I can't even think of no other wives. I can't think of nobody's wife right now. I have a hot wife.
Like Kris Jenner, for example. Would you fuck Kris Jenner?
Kris Jenner. Isn't that the
Kardashian mom?
Wait. She's a kind of hot older lady, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that would be a good look for me. That would be sheer chaos. Chaos. I'll have to hard pass on that one.
If Jay-Z offered you $1 million to fuck Beyonce, would you do it?
Too much chaos. Nope. Too much chaos. And Beyonce is an attractive young lady, but they make a good couple. I wouldn't want to dabble in that. They're not in our world, so it wouldn't make logical sense. Mm-hmm. It would feel like a setup.
Right. Tom Brady, his wife Giselle, she's a baddie.
Yes.
Oh, you'd fuck her?
Sorry, Tom. Love you, but I'll take that back. I'll take that back real quick. Probably for free.
Oh, you fuck her for free? Well, she's single now. I mean,
I'll still get the bag off it, I guess.
Do you think that you could fuck Giselle better than Tom Brady ever did?
Well, yes. Definitely.
He's an athlete, so some might say he has good stamina.
Oh, he has stamina and endurance, but it's not so much stamina and endurance. It's how you deliver the penis is what matters. Because you can set it off in 10 minutes, to be honest with you. You just do that extra just out of sport,
Mm-hmm.
out of ego. You keep going, but if you ain't making a girl come in 10 minutes, then you ain't doing something right with the penis at all.
Do you think that you can tell when a woman fakes an orgasm?
100%. The body doesn't lie. The body creating the juices. You can tell from the body temperature spike. You can feel the vagina like actually, there's a lot of telltale signs.
Mm-hmm.
They just, oh my God, I'm coming, and there's no temperature spike, no muscle movements, no. Okay, man, really, you ain't got a lot to kick it.
Would you say that women ever fake an orgasm with you, though? I mean,
maybe like I could probably think maybe like after the club, and I come back and I'm kind of buzzing, and dick is like stupid hard, and I'm fucking for an hour. Then she'll start faking them just to be like, okay, stop killing my pussy like this. Just like cut it out. I'm coming. I haven't came enough. She probably lying. I don't know.
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. It's possible.
But you, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many times what would be the amount of times that you've made a girl come? Like,
oh my,
100% of the time, or?
Definitely 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a young lady come like 20 times a couple days ago.
20.
She was like, just sprawled out in the bed like a starfish. She was like, I don't know, I can't feel my body. And I was like, why? She was like, I came like 20 sometimes. I'm confused. Yeah. And she was like, marry me. And I was like, stop it.
Did you get her any water or like?
Of course.
Aftercare,
Water, a little massage, try to get the life back in her.
Oh. So aftercare is important to you?
Very much so. Gotta make them feel good. It's a total experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a pleasurer, so I get off of the young lady getting off. So if she's having fun, then I'm super having fun.
Mm-hmm. So you're more of a giver than a receiver?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll eat pussy without getting head and not even care.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very unusual. Guys, at least on the bus, they never say that.
Because I'm a pleasurer, so I like to see them come as many times as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want them to never forget me, ever in their whole life. Like nursing home, 7 years old. I remember that one time that boy Jason fucked this shit, like that.
Telling all her friends
Yeah,
there.
in the nursing home, telling the story. 30 years later.
Have women ever been surprised by your dick size when they see it in person?
90% of the time. Because like looking on the screen is different than they see the girt in real life, and they're like, holy fuck, it's the size of my wrist. And I'm like, yeah.
What is the craziest reaction that you've ever gotten?
Oh no, boy, put your clothes back on. Literally, put your clothes back on. Like, all right, cool. You want me to eat your pussy before I go?
So then you just won't fuck her?
No, I'll just leave. Pussy's easy to get.
So that doesn't like offend you?
Why?
If they think it's too big and they don't want to fuck you?
Well, if that young lady feel like she can't endure the penis, then who am I to tell her she can or cannot? You don't want it? On to the next. Now, mind you, this only happened like once or twice.
But usually women think that, at least they can warm up to it. Like, do you ever try to like tell them like, no, it's okay. Like, I'm gonna
always
show you like.
Always. I'm like, listen, I'm about to get you so wet and so horny. All your muscles, tissues going to relax. You're going to open up, and I'm going to ease it in there. And then once we get cranked up, then we'll go.
That's kind of probably what you said to Lena.
Yes, pretty much.
Did she kind of resist you at first, or was she...
She was
like... was she running from the dick?
Well, obviously, yeah. She hadn't had a dick that size in, I'm pretty sure, a long time. So, yeah, she was kind of like, oh, I'm like, wait, I'm like, calm down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's just relax. It'll be okay.
Do you think that you were the biggest dick that she's ever had?
Yeah, possibly. I couldn't say. I've never seen no other dicks that she gotten, but I'm pretty sure it was the biggest she had in the last 7 years.
Do you think size matters to women?
Not necessarily. To some, they love the challenge. They love feeling it touch all the walls. But at the end of the day, it really don't really make that big of a difference. If you're using that dick right and you're hitting the spots right, you can get the G-spot, because girls come with vibrators and little dildos like this. So it's like, at the end of the day, obviously, size is nice. It touches different parts of the pussy, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's that big of a fucking factor, right?
Mm-hmm. How big is your dick?
Like 9.5, 10 inches.
Okay. That's pretty big.
The girt is like 7 inches around. That's the crazy part.
Wow. So that's what sets you apart.
Yeah, the girth factor. It's the size of your wrist, literally. Not a little, probably a little bigger than your wrist.
I bet.
100% bigger than your wrist.
Wow. That is actually crazy. I saw a picture of Lena sucking your dick, and her whole mouth was like filled.
Right. I don't, sometimes when I see like the small girls take it, I'm like, where is this shit going?
Mm-hmm. So that makes me think, is it true that skinny girls take big dick better than BBWs?
100%. 100%. I guess the elasticity of the vagina, like between the cavity, it must open up more or something. Are their pain thresholds different? Big girls, they only letting you get 70% of that thing in there. But big girls have some good pussy though.
Mm-hmm. So who has better pussy, bigger girls or skinnier girls?
Bigger girls.
Even though they run from it.
100%. But it just like they just get so juicy and warm. It's like it's a different, like the walls feel different.
Okay. So you can definitely tell a difference between the size of the woman when you're sucking them.
Some people think you can't tell the difference in pussy, but like they all feel different.
Do you think if you were blindfolded and you were going to fuck a woman, you would be able to tell if she's petite or a BBW just by fucking her?
So like, for example, if I had to stick my dick in a glory hole and the girl would back up on it, boom, boom, couple strokes and get off, and I have to figure out if it's a big, yes.
And what would be the way that you could tell?
What a telltale sign would be, like the inner lining is different. Like the pressure that it puts on the penis, that's how you can tell. Like smaller girls, their linings doesn't put that much pressure. The bigger girls will put pressure on it, so you feel the tightness. So that's how you'll be able to tell. About 70% accurate.
Because there are probably some skinny girls with a fat pussy.
Exactly. That's why I say 70%. So in the likelihood of that 30%, it would be them.
A lot of the girls that are in a gangbang, usually, especially on blacks, they're all petite.
Yes.
Why do you think that is the reason?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like an ego thing or if it's like I said, like how the cavity just stretches on the small girls. I'm telling you, they can take dick for days. Like everything you give them. Give me more. Like, what else you want? Like elbow?
And I also think to like the consumer, they like to see a small girl getting fucked by bigger guys.
It's visually stimulating for them. It's kind of like a niche, a fetish rather.
Fetish for sure.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Do you think you can tell if a woman has a fetish just by looking at the woman, like when you first meet her? A fetish for BBC?
Oh, yeah. You can kind of you can feel the vibe, like the sexual energy. You feel it automatically, and then the ones that's just doing it just to get paid, you can tell. But then after a little while, once they start taking it and shit, then they'll change their mind.
Have any women ever recognized you in public?
Every day, everywhere. I was just in Toronto getting swarmed by people.
What do they say to you when they come up to you?
Well, normally it used to just be Jason Love, you fuck all the bitches, whatever. But lately, oh, you fuck Adam's wife. You're the legend out here for fucking Adam's wife. I'm like, I guess it's a big deal for y'all. But yeah, it's all kind of different shit, different slurs.
Is it guys and women coming up to you saying these things?
But it's more like 70-30. 70% guys, 30% girls, because girls are more reserved. Like they'll look like, cross their legs because they're getting hot, but they won't act on it. Feel like it's unladylike. But then you have the ones that don't give a shit and they running up trying to grab your dick and everything. Like, man, whoa, calm down.
Have you ever fucked a fan before?
Maybe twice. Regular girls get crazy. The girls in the industry, you dig them down real good. They don't really trip that much. Regular girls, you dig them down real good. They trying to bust your windshield.
Is that what happened when you fucked fan?
Oh no, they won't play with me like that. But I'm just saying from what I see.
Well, that's probably because they've never had dick that good before.
It's plausible.
Impossible, for sure. Do you think that it's important to have threesomes in a relationship? Like, do you think a threesome would make or break the relationship?
It would make or break it, but From the male standpoint, having a girl that lets you have sex with another girl together, it's kind of obviously it's fun, it's thrilling. I don't if that makes or break a relationship, then the relationship is trash. But it would make it fun for the male. And depending on the girl, I don't know if it would be so fun for her, or some girls like girls, so it would be fun. So it could be a thing. It would strengthen the relationship, but it shouldn't make or break.
So you think that threesomes in a relationship should happen?
Yeah, it's fun. But then you're talking to me, I'm Mr. Nasty. Of course I think that's fun.
What about a threesome with your girl and another guy?
Not happening. Nope. We can get a jump off of that.
So that would break the relationship then?
It's not going to break the relationship because it's not happening. Baby, I want Brad to fuck with us tonight. What? You better go meet Brad.
Okay. So, like...
Such a double standard, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. It is a double standard.
You know?
How do you feel?
But I wouldn't go up to my girl and be like, hey, I want to have a threesome with this other girl. I wouldn't say that. If she brought it up, yeah, I'd do it. Just like I wouldn't expect her to ask me to have sex with another dude. Like, what? Just for asking me, I'm about to fuck you for 4 hours straight and your pussy's gonna hurt for 6 days.
So you're gonna punish her?
Oh yeah, 100%. Nah, after that, let's see if you still want Brad to hit.
So what if it wasn't Brad and it was one of your blacked cast members? People that you know well, some of your friends.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, no. Couldn't do it. Because every time after that, I'm gonna be like looking at him like, oh no, I don't want that pussy. He had that pussy. No. That's just me though.
Do you think Adam would ever let Lena be unblocked?
Oof. I don't know. Well, I guess they're gonna have to one up this one. So it might be on the table talk at their house. I don't know. But I'm saying if you let me smash her, well, it was different for this though because they get all the revenue for this, like right. we make all the money from this. Like if he let her go on black, then she would just get paid then.
Okay, I see.
And then the residual income would not go to them. So I don't think he would stoop to that level. Maybe.
Do you think that they would potentially create their own version of Blacked on their platform for a video?
I could see that happening. I could see that happening. Or I'm assuming if Black gave them a massive upfront payment for that. Yeah. Okay, you see, they'll make money forever off of this, as will I. So it's different when you have the reoccurring income versus a one-time pay.
For sure. If you were to choose, or if you were to assume what Adam and Lena's lineup would be for a Blacked orgy, who would be like your top 5 porn stars that you would?
So if Adam agreed to let her shoot a gangbang with Black, who the guys would be? So what we saying? What, 4 guys, 5 guys, 6 guys, 7 guys?
We can do 4 or 5.
So 4. Holy shit! So I would assume it would be me, Jax.
Jack Slayer.
Yes, Jack Slayer. Probably Josh Lescaf.
Ooh.
Pressure. And Isaiah Maxwell.
Okay.
Maybe throw a 6th one in, maybe Rob Piper. I don't know if they'll get Ricky Johnson, but if that was an option, that'd be an insane lineup right there.
We definitely need you guys to do that on the Fan Best.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you think we can fit everyone in here?
Yeah, but man, you really close to the dicks the whole time in here. But yeah, it could work. Just we'd have to have a position discussion before it starts. You don't have no meat on the legs and stuff, But yeah, it could work.
When you have a gangbang with all those guys, do you all kind of do the same positions, or do you have like a routine that you do? Nah,
bro. Everybody be in that thing battling. They all trying to one up me.
Oh, so you're the one that they're trying to one up.
And so everybody go hard. Because you play to your competition. So like when I'm doing a scene with Jax, we both really good. So we go hard in the paint. That's why the scene is so good, because we trying to outfuck each other. So imagine when you have a group of guys. Guys are competitive naturally in sports, in anything. So you put a girl there, or I say, who's about to fuck her the best?
And who usually wins?
Well, me. So you got me sounding like a little pretentious jerk, but I'm
I
just,
love it.
it's,
But I want to know why. Why do you win against Jack Slayer?
because you see, by them having me tell my secrets. Well, anyway, the difference between me is, once again, I'm a pleasurer, right? So when it's my turn to get the girl, you will see more of a sexual chemistry because I care about how she feel, versus the rest, they just fuck. So it's different. So when you see the girl with me, she look like she's fucking in heaven because I'm paying attention to her body and everything.
And a lot of guys don't do that.
No, guys are naturally selfish.
Right. Did you always know that you were a pleaser, or did that come more when you were doing porn?
No, I've always known. Yeah, I've always been a pleaser as long as I can remember. I never started having sex until I was 18 anyway, so.
Right.
But for the last 20 years, yes, pleaser. That's how I get off. It makes me horny whenever she's having fun.
So you said in the beginning you've done porn for about 8 years total. You fucked a lot of, obviously, porn stars and content creators during that time.
Yes.
Which female in the industry do you think has the best pussy?
It's so subjective because each one have like different things that's good about it.
Of course.
But and I hate comparing young ladies. It's very impolite. But I can tell you who I had the most fun with. I can give you a run of 3.
All right,
I can't single out one. So I would say Tiana Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Lena Paul. And Elsa Jean.
Okay. You've had the most fun with them.
Yeah. And Jana Dora. That was like the 4 I could fuck anytime.
So what about those women made the video so much better, or the experience?
The energy level, how good the pussy was, how wet it got, and the natural like sexual chemistry, like they just so I don't know, like sensual, but still with a little crazy side.
So you like a little bit of crazy.
Like when you shoot with somebody like Riley Reid, you got to go to sleep early, you got to eat breakfast. She about to work the absolute shit out of you. It's like animal. But I didn't put it in the top 4 because it's like going to work.
Oh, okay, so that's more like work.
It's like going to work.
Got it. Yeah, she fucks hard. So what would you rank Lenatheplug on that scale? You already have your top 4. What do you think
She would be in there.
Oh.
But I didn't think I could put her in there. But
okay.
No, she was super bomb.
So she would be like top 5.
Oh yeah, I give her like a 9.3 out of 10.
Wow. So you rate Lena 9.3 out of 10.
Like sensuality, actual juices, how the pussy feel. Yeah. She check all the boxes. See why I had to marry her.
Oh, you see why he married
her? Oh yeah.
What do you think she would rate you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Somewhere 8 to 9 for sure. I like to think.
Well, yeah, I would, after seeing the video, I definitely think the video as a whole would be, what do you rate the video as a whole?
I couldn't find no errors, to be honest with you. So just to leave room for something better, I would say a 9.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely think it was up there as well.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so now we're just going to get into some of our viral juicy questions that we do on our best confessions.
Okay.
So I will ask you, is sex 4 times a day, every single day, good or bad?
4 times a day, every day. So you're talking about 4 times a day for 365 days.
4 times a day, every day.
What the fuck are you trying to prove? What is the point? Now, when you say sex, you mean like me getting my dick hard and fucking 4 times a day and coming 4 times a day? Or I'm fucking like maybe once a day, and then if she's horny, I eat some pussy?
I'm talking about fucking 4 times a day.
Yeah, that's over. That's childish. Every day, 4 times a day?
So the reason why I asked that is because Larsa Pippen came out and said that Scottie Pippen had her fucking him 4 times a day, every single day during their marriage.
Listen, man, it's a lot of work to get blood and all this dick, so I don't know what kind of dick he got to be fucking 4 times a day. That's childish. It's pointless. But, if the girl wanted to do it, obviously I could, but If she can handle all this dick, like what? Her vagina's not gonna be able to like 4 times a day. Ovaries about to be destroyed. Like no, that's pointless.
I don't think she ever specified how long or if he came every time. So for all we know, it could have been like little quickies. But
yeah, exactly. Now little quickies here and there. Yeah, it's fine. You had the restaurant here, just going to the bathroom real quick. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But 4 times a day, every day, no, ain't no way.
What is the most amount of times in a day that you fucked?
Like most, well, shit, a lot. The most, I don't know, for like 10 girls one day.
10 different girls in one day?
Yeah.
Separately, or like was this in?
Well, it was like two, 3, and then one.
Wow. So when you have a day like that, what do you do to prepare? When you're gonna be getting that much pussy, how do you prepare yourself for it?
Hydrate. Make sure you eat, hydrate, and just get it going.
So eating and hydrating is the best way to.
Yep. A lot of pineapple juice the night before, so the splooge stays good, and you keep it rolling.
Do you have any tips for like male porn stars who are just starting out? Or porn stars in general?
I would just say keep. You mean like in the activity or just the general business?
In the activity.
In the activity, I would say pace yourself, change positions a lot so that you don't come fast. That way, prolong, because in porn you have to fuck an extended period of time. You don't want to fuck up, come fast, and then you got to sit around waiting, everybody mad at you because you got to wait till you get your dick back hard to finish the scene. So you got to pace yourself. If it feels too good, change position.
Oh, if it feels too good, change position.
Yes. That's how you prolong your ejaculation.
I've seen on the bus before, men will take their dick out and kind of smack it. Is that a trick to help?
That's almost like change position, but instead of me, well, yeah, you could do that too. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool too. But I just change position so it looks better than just pulling out and smacking it in your hand.
Yeah, that's what a lot of guys. Have you ever accidentally came too quickly while fucking someone?
If it feels too good, I change position. Because I want to make sure the girl come at least 2-3 times before I come. So if I feel it's tickling too much, that means obviously the splooge about to come, so I got to switch it. I got to switch position. You can't get me. You can't say you fuck the shit out of Jason. Everybody has to live a happy camper.
When women leave, do you think they leave like always happy, always satisfied? Or how do you think what do you think they're feeling when they leave after you guys
they
fuck?
verbalize it. They verbalize how good it was every time. Like, oh, you fucked the shit out of me. Oh, I came so many times. Oh, you got demon dick. Stupid shit like that.
What is one thing that you've never told your ex?
What is one thing that I never told my ex? I'm an honest person. I never lie. I never lied since I was 25.
Wow.
I pride myself in that.
Okay.
If the truth hurt, I apologize.
Oh, okay. I respect that. How long do you think sex should last?
To me, you can get it done in 15 minutes, but I'm more of a 30, 45 type of guy. Now, if she's a maniac and she's been talking shit before we fuck, then obviously I'm going to put it on her for about an hour and a half. But ordinarily, like in a relationship, you get it done in 15, 20 minutes. Like, you're done. Especially if you learn your girl's body, it's easy. 15 minutes, she done came 2-3 times. What more are you doing? The rest is just having fun.
What is the longest that you've ever fucked a girl in one sitting?
Oof. 4 hours.
4 hours?
4 hours. My shit was raw the next day. I said never again.
Was this just for personal, like, fun, or?
Nah, we went out and we was having fun and we was just going at it, and it was just like I had already wanted to fuck her already, so it was like I was kind of excited. So I just fucking fucked her everywhere in the house. Started in the bed and ended up on the stove.
Not the stove.
Oh. But obviously, you go get water and different stuff like that. You like take a little water breaks and shit like that. But it was 4 hours.
Right. That's a long time. But did you only come once during that time, or?
Twice.
Oh, okay. And she probably came how many times?
I came once at the hour and a half mark, and then started again. And then the second that takes forever. So that's how we ended up to 4 hours. How many times did she come? Oh, I have no idea, but it was a lot because her legs was constantly just shaking, going crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't actually the exact number.
What do you think that the most amount of times is that you've made a girl come in one sitting?
I'd say the 25 the other day probably had to be one of my highest counts.
25.
Yeah.
How many women, since being in the industry, do you think that you have slept with?
Just in the industry?
I mean, maybe what
Huh?
what would you think? What would you say your body count is?
Well, I did. My body count like 3,300 or some shit. But in the industry, I did 450 movies, not counting content creation.
Wow. So 3,300 is your guesstimate.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
That's very specific, but that's a good
I
number.
stopped counting about 1,800. My ex found my little black book and threw it away.
Was that a list of all the people you fucked?
Yeah, it had the name.
Wow.
Where it was from, whatever.
I thought only women did that.
Well, you thought incorrect.
Jason Love proves me wrong. All right, so since you are on Bus Confessions, I want to know one confession that you've never told anyone before.
I'm such an open book. Fuck, I don't know. One confession that I never told anyone before. So, it's a good question. I don't know. I think I fucking said it all. Like some juicy shit I never told before.
It could be like about any of your videos. It could be about any interaction you've had. Just something that you've never.
I hated gangbangs.
That you hate gangbangs?
Oh my God, I hate it so much.
Why do you hate gangbangs?
I have to take a Viagra. I normally don't have to take nothing. I have to take a Viagra for a gangbang. It's fucking dicks everywhere. It's like there's so many of them motherfuckers. Like everywhere you there's no focal point. You try to look at the girl, like got a meat right here, got a meat right here. Motherfuckers don't be smelling good. Oh, that makes me so mad. Like, bitch, how you smelling the muscle we just got to work? Like, make me so angry. I hate gangbangs. Oh, what a passion.
Do you think that
never doing them again?
When you showed up to a gangbang, could people tell that you hated it, or did you just really act like you loved to be there?
Oh no, I'm at work. I'm always gonna be happy to be at work automatically, no matter what job it is. So I'm gonna come. I'm gonna do my job, but I don't like it. I never said I didn't like it, but I don't.
Wow.
You'd have to pay me a lot of money for me to do another one.
What about Lena? Would you do that one?
They would have to pay me a lot of money for me to do another one.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for being on our Confessions interview. We definitely need to get you on the bus soon.
Okay.
It would be an honor. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.